But I have this picture in my head of Pinhead, like, standing in front of his little box thing. And he's just, like, hitting buttons, and he's just, like, having a blast. And he's smiling under the mask. You don't know that because you can't see it. But he's just, like, all grin, and he's just, like, pushing buttons, and he's like, oh my god, this is the greatest. Hello there, maggots. Welcome back for another Slipknot video, and happy Maggot Monday to you. It is We Are Not Your Kind Day. We had a very close poll today. Spiders was in the lead at first, but then Red Flag was like, I don't think so. We are flying the flag today. I'm looking at this picture of Sid, and I have seen this mask. I'll flash the picture up here. I'm sure you've seen it. But what is going on? I've just never seen it like this close in this HD, I guess. That is the freakiest thing. I have this group one. And I just call it like Brady Bunch Slipknot because of how they're arranged. The most notable in this photo today has to be the Phantom. He is looking all kind of menacing, which, Phantom Menace. Oh, I don't even like Star Wars. The Undertaker down there, I think he's trying to do my profile picture. Like, I just realized he does it better, though, I have to say. I'm going to give him the edge on this one. And Pinhead does not fit in the box. They should have, like, added, like, given him 2 or even 4. You gotta have the nails in there. All right, if you guys are ready, let's check this out. Corey's angry. Shocking. Horrible pause, but I need a minute. What's the last song I heard from this album? It was probably, I want to say Critical Darling. I'm just trying to like get back into the rhythm of this album. And compared to last week, we had sort of a slower one. We had a slow jam. So this week we're sort of back to, I'm sure you know what that means. You're looking for a reason to suffer, you'll find it. Yeah. Can we put that on a bumper sticker? T-shirt, something? That's just like, it doesn't take long. I tell you what, it does not take long to find something to be sorry about. To be sad about. Good. That was kind of perfect. Okay. The reason why I'm laughing, even though I'm always laughing, this time I actually have a reason. I had this mental image of Pinhead. I think this is the song you said has a lot of Pinhead? Or maybe that was the other one. I mean, is all this like, these weird sounds? That's Pinhead, right? I hope so, or this mental image I'm having makes no sense. But I have this picture in my head of Pinhead, like, standing in front of his little box thing. And he's just, like, hitting buttons, and he's just, like, having a blast. And he's smiling under the mask. You don't know that because you can't see it. But he's just, like, all grin, and he's just, like, pushing buttons, and he's like, oh my god, this is the greatest. And it just makes me happy to think of Pinhead being happy, and just, like, and having all these sounds come out, and he's like, oh my god, I am killing it. I just love Pinhead. In case you're new here, I love Pinhead. He's the greatest. I love the lyrics, as usual. Some of these lines, let's see, like, they'll eat you alive just to kill you. And then the one we just ended on was a good one. But yeah, that was all Pinhead, right? Just like having a little field day. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but why is anything so funny to me? But oh my god. I just need a minute, like seriously. I'm just picturing like Corey in the studio and he's like, we're going to have the whole crowd say this. And it's going to be like, just a dig. We're going to get a Maggot moment in here. It's just going to be a whole audience saying this. I don't know why that struck me so funny, but oh my god, I'm going to have to hear that again. Usually the Maggot moments to me, and in case you're new, the Maggot moment is just when the whole crowd sings a word or a line or something. It's usually just a word, maybe 2 words. But it's usually sort of like, maybe not a fun thing, but it's more like an empowering thing or like a rallying the troops kind of thing or just like a motivational sometimes thing. But this was just like straight up. That might be my favorite Maggot moment of all time. I love it. I love it so much. We're going to hear it again. I'll try not to laugh so much this time. I don't think it's meant to be funny. I mean, that's not really the impact Corey was hoping to have, I'm sure. Get ready. I love it. Oh my god. Reek of your havoc. That's sorry, the melody of the lines in the last section we just heard, they're just so interesting. Of where the stress would be, like, it doesn't really follow this is me trying to get technical in my own way. There's something about that section in there, and I think it's really noticeable in this album. I'm thinking of some of the songs. Of course, I don't know any right now, but maybe like, I don't know. I know it's been done before on this album because I'm just remembering that sound where it doesn't sort of follow like of this. It's kind of like a, this isn't making any sense, but to me, it makes perfect sense. The bigger the mouth that I could eat you with, my dear. Oh, God. I just had to comment on the way those lines are structured, because that's just kind of cool. It's very cool. What am I saying? It's very cool. We'll probably just do the rest. Is it? That one had a really cool feel to it. I'm hoping all that was Pinhead stuff. Otherwise, my whole mental image will be wrong. It's still wrong. I mean, let's get real. Pinhead did not do that in the studio. Or on stage, or whatever. Alright, let me listen to this again. I will be right back. Hello, Maggots. I have returned after listen number 2. And, I just sort of instantly like this one. It may not have seemed like it in the first listen. Like, sometimes I just sort of get a little fangirly over Corey, mostly. Or I just sort of just get so wrapped up in a certain aspect of the song or whatever. And so it's maybe a little more obvious if I'm really into the song. Instantly like this one. I like the flow of it. I like all the Pinhead stuff, assuming that was Pinhead stuff. I'm sure you'll tell me below. Hopefully I'm correct. I just like this album overall. If you're here watching this part right now, consider yourself a mega maggot. You should probably take the day off tomorrow because you deserve it. Because I can just tell, if you're watching this right now, you're just an extra awesome person. So you should call your boss and be like, hey, I think I deserve the day off. Lauren said I should take the day off tomorrow and just enjoy my awesomeness. So let me know how that goes for you. Next week, self-titled. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and your week. And I'll see you for the next one. Red flag is something that I say often, like when I'm watching a movie or reading a book or something and some character's doing something shady and I'm like, oh, that's a red flag. If I were to hear that now, it definitely... Now? I just got really southern for one word. I don't even know. Was that southern? Meow. Anyways. So yeah, I mean, this cattle on displacement, I don't know what are you talking about? I'm just picturing him kind of like dancing behind his little, not like Sid level movement, but just sort of like Pinhead level where he's just kind of like this and he's just, oh, it just makes my whole day.
Get off me, Craig!